Coming down onto the yoga mat. Just give yourself these few moments. Is there a softening? Is there a releasing? What's here for you this morning? So notice the feelings, balanced or different. Is there a heaviness to the body, a lightness, a spaciousness, shakiness of the energy? What do we feel? Can we give ourselves these few moments softening down? Feeling through the whole body as we rest down. Can we feel the front body soften into the back body? What do we notice? Make those last minute adjustments you feel necessary. Then can we aim to be still, and as we're still, focusing on our breaths. The inhales into the belly, the ribs, the upper chest. The exhales, feel the belly drop, the ribs and upper chest surrender down. Continue with the breaths, lengthening, deepening in your time. Remember, no rush. Just gradually, each time we breathe in, a little more breath up through the body. The exhale, softening, releasing out. Give yourself these few moments, really just enjoying the breath, slow and steady. Feeling if you're holding tensions anywhere through the body, let them surrender away. And then in your time, starting to move the feet in time with the breath, so the pointing of the toes on inhale, the flexing of the feet with exhales. Inhale, pointing of the toes. Exhales, flexion of the feet. In time with those breaths. So already the breath should be slow and deep, so the movement of the feet slow and in time with those breaths. The next time you breathe in, point your toes together, bring the big toes to touch, and then breathe out, feet roll out. Breathe in, toes roll in and touch, and breathe out, feet roll out. Full circles. Next time your toes meet together, pause. Sip some more breath in all the way up through the body. Chest lifting, we want to try and scoop the belly out to force the lungs to expand more. Tuck the chin down so it keeps the breath in the chest. Hold in for as long as you can. When you're ready to breathe out, let the breath sigh feet drop out, soften, surrender completely. And then breathe in, toes rolling in the opposite direction. Touch, breathe out, rolling out. Continue 3 more rotations in this opposite direction. Third rotation around for you. Bring the toes again all the way back into reconnect. Again, that sipping of the breath. Get that chest to expand and lift as much as you can. Can you feel the back ribs press into the mat, side and front? Scoop the belly out, lock the chin down. When you're ready to breathe out, let the breath sigh out, let the feet drop out. Soften completely. Feel the breath return back to its natural rhythm. Is there a softening through your body? And then next exhale, push out through the heels, stretch through the back of the legs. Inhale, right leg comes in and reach for it. And exhale, roll up forehead towards the knee. Inhale, lower the head onto the mat. And then exhale, arms and leg releasing out. Inhale, left leg comes in, gentle hold. Exhale, roll up, try and use more of the core body. Inhale, lower the head onto the mat. And exhale, arms and leg release. Inhale, right leg in, gentle hold. Use the core body to roll up. Inhale, rolling down. Then use the arms, bring the knee in closer to the chest, squeeze it in. And exhale, arms and leg release. Inhale, left knee in, reach for it. Again, use your core to roll up. Roll back down, then use the arms, bring the knee to the chest, squeeze it in. And exhale, arms and leg release. Again, inhale, right leg in, easy hold. Roll up, stay here on this one, let go of the leg. Keep trying to lift your body up, forehead to knee. Keep activating that core body. Then grab the knee, lower the head down, and then bring the knee to the chest. Use the arms and squeeze it in. Keep the knee there, take the hands away, but keep the leg actively pressing into the chest. And then kick the leg up to the ceiling, hold around the back of this right leg, and press the leg away from you into clasped hands. The heel pushes up to the ceiling, the leg's trying to go back down onto the mat beside the left leg. Keep breathing. Then exhale fully, roll up, use your arms, pull yourself up, keep moving the leg away, try and roll up higher to it, then let go of the leg and stay there. You've got 3 breaths. And third breath, lower the head, arms and leg, let go, soften. Push out through the both heels, stretch long. And then inhale, left leg comes in, easy hold. Use the core to roll up. Let go once you're there, try and lift yourself higher. Forehead towards that leg, switch on. Then grab the leg, lower the body back down. Then use the arms, bring the knee to the chest, squeeze it in. Then take the hands away, but keep the knee there, pressing down. And then exhale, kick the leg up, hold around the back of the leg to where you can. It's trying to push away, it wants to go back down on the floor beside the right leg. The heel is pushing up to the ceiling, keep breathing. Exhale, firm the lower belly, inhale, roll up. Keep moving the leg away from you, use the arms to pull you out, and then can you let go and stay there? 3 more breaths. And third exhale for you, lower the head, arms and leg. Let the whole body surrender, soften completely. Mobilize the head, let it rock side to side. And then when you're ready, let the head come back through center. Tuck the chin down. Tuck the tailbone, lengthen lower back. Flex the feet, push out through the heels, feel the back body elongate. Full exhalation and feel your front body flatten into the back body. Hold the breath out of the body for as long as you can. When you are ready to breathe in, bend the legs up, feet on the mat, hip distance parallel, in line with the hips as best you can. Turn the hands down on the mat beside you, and as you breathe in, roll the hips up, take your arms up and over, a mini back bend, lift up as high as you're comfortable to do, no force. Lift your heels or toes, and breathe out, we're rolling down. Buttocks and arms come down onto the mat. The end of the exhale, bring the knees into the chest. Legs go up to the ceiling, inhale and flex the feet. Take them wide as you exhale, inner heels up and out, stretch wide and long. Inhale the legs back up together, press the heels high. Exhale, bend, feet onto the mat. Slowly use your core body, strengthen as you put the feet down. Press into the feet, are they placed evenly? Roll the hips up, arms up and over. Stay in the back bend as you breathe out. Breathing in and out, a couple more rounds of breath. How does it feel this morning for you? Any pain in the lower back? Drop the hips, tuck the tailbone under a little bit. If it's easy, just stay high and keep breathing. If you look towards the chest and your lower rib crests are really flaring up, bring them down into the body a little bit and notice then what happens. Couple more breaths. Can we keep our foundations balanced? Feet, are they working evenly? Not falling away? And then next inhale for you, lift your heels or toes off the mat. Roll the back down again, vertebra by vertebra. Buttocks and arms come down onto the mat. The end of the exhale, knees come into the chest. Legs go up straight, flex those feet. Wide legs exhale, press the heels out, stretch long and wide. Inhale, legs up together, press the heels up. Exhale, bend, feet onto the mat, hip distance parallel, again in line with the top of hip as best you can. Roll up on your inhale, hips up, arms up and over, and again stay here and keep breathing. Notice the feelings through these back bends. How does it feel through the back? Adjust if there's pain. Open up where you can. So can we breathe into the belly, the ribs, the upper chest? Breathe out, flatten the belly, flatten the ribs, flatten the chest. Couple more. Next inhale, heels or toes off the mat. As slow as you can, roll the body down. Vertebra by vertebra. Is that balance all the way down, the buttocks come down last. And once you're all the way down, knees into the chest, this time wrap the arms, rock the body side to side, massage, mobilize. Place the hands over the kneecaps, fingers point down to toes, wide knees, and then circle the legs around so it massages more the lower back, the outer edge of the hips, wide knees and big toes touch. Opposite direction in your time. Notice you feel more of the glutes getting massaged, hips, lower back, rather than the rocking. And then bring the knees into the chest once more, squeeze them in. Full exhalation, press the knees down, hold the breath out. Breathing in, roll up forehead to knees, arms and legs resist each other. And then exhale, lower the head. Release the arms, roll to your right side. Come up on the hands and knees into your 4-point position. Can we keep shoulders above wrists, hips above knees as we mobilize our spine? The dipping on the inhales, looking up. The exhales, rolling the spine, look into navel. Can we keep the breath slower? Remember those longer breaths. Keep the movement slow. Journey along your spine. So that dipping of the spine, those gentle back bends. The exhales, the rolling. You can roll into full flexion. Really stretch and lengthen the back. Next time you're looking at your navel, stay there. Back is rounded, chin tucks in, hands push down. A sense of the knees pulling forward, the hands pressing straight down through the mat. Can you breathe across your upper back, open it up. And then exhale, take the buttocks all the way back to the heels. Stretch back long, let elbows surrender, forehead rest. The arms can come around beside the feet if you wish to. Palms turn up. Let the shoulders go broad around the legs. Chin tucks in and up. Take a few moments, soften. And then we press down through the shins, firm the lower belly. Roll the back up, vertebra by vertebra, chin tucked all the way. The head will come up last. Once it does, take the arms widen up. Reach up to the ceiling, deep breath in. Hands forward onto the mat, shoulder distance, and slide them long. Glide the chest through, cobra up dog, push down to arch up, seal those shoulders back. And then lower the chest down and both legs off the mat, Shalabhasana. Hands drag back, shoulders seal back, back body strengthen. Lower the legs down and arch the chest up again, deep breath in. Downward facing dog, tuck or roll, take the buttocks up and stretch back long. Unlock knees, unlock elbows. Walk it out on the spot if you wish to, bend and straighten. Mobilize shoulders, neck, hips side to side. Find some opening, some stretching, some lengthening. Breathe into these feelings. Coming back to the stillness of the posture when you're ready. Slow the breath, lengthening, deepening. Where do you feel the stretch, the strengthening through your body, holding into your down dog? Next inhale, right leg goes straight up, keep the hips balanced. Bring the knee to the nose, round the upper back, shoulders stack above wrist, it's strong. Then press down and place the foot down, left knee down and point. Take the arms up, reach up, inhale. Hands on the hips, exhale and balance off. Push away from this front right foot, left thigh dragging through. Gazing up if it's easy. Then let the hands come around on the back of the hips this morning, just a little bit of a press down as if you're pushing them forward slightly. Tuck the tailbone as you do, take the drishti up if you can, squeeze the shoulders back. Make sure you're not just dropping through your middle back, it's more you're just tilting the pelvis a little bit more forward. Do you feel the stretch left hip flexor quadricep? Arch the upper chest a little bit. Then take the arms up, inhale, stretch up. Hands come to the mat, step forward, front of mat. Feet hip distance parallel. Lift the chest, extend the spine. And exhale, fold your body to your legs. Turn the palms up, let the arms drop, let the head drop. Shoulders go heavy, let them drop towards the ears. Legs bent, ribs on thighs. Some slow, steady breaths in and out. Press down through the feet, wide arms come up. Touch the hands, inhale. To the mat, exhale, fold your body back into that forward bend. Lift the heart, inhale, extend the spine. Hands flat to the mat, step or jump to your plank. As soon as you're there, chaturanga, chest hovers off the mat. Inhale, cobra, up dog, arch through, make sure you're not dropping. Downward facing dog, take the buttocks up, stretch back long. Unlock knees, unlock elbows. Take a few slower, deeper breaths, centering and balancing. Adjustments where you need to. Feeling through the body, balance, different. And then next inhale, left leg's going up. Again, keep the hips balanced, squared off. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, round the upper back. Really push down strongly, create that broadness. Then step left foot down, right knee down. Inhale, the arms come up, reaching up. Hands under the hips, exhale, balance up. As best you can, then slide the hands around to the back of the hips. A little bit of pressure down forward. Tuck the tailbone, arch the chest up. Squeeze the shoulders back. Notice how the stretch feels. Maybe right hip flexor quadricep. Make sure you're not dropping in your lower back. Push through the foundations. Then inhale, take the arms up, reaching up. Hands to the mat, exhale, step forward, front of mat. Feet hip distance parallel. Let the backs of hands surrender to the mat. Ribs on thighs, so bend the legs. Head heavy, let it drop. Shoulders heavy, let them drop towards the ears. Press into the feet, stretching the back legs, buttocks high. As long as ribs are on thighs. Push down through the feet, wide arms come all the way up. Reach up and touch. Hands to the mat, exhale, fold your body to your legs. Inhale, lift the heart, extend the sternum. Hands flat to the mat, step or jump to plank. Again, as soon as you're there, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, up dog, arch through, open up. Downward facing dog, take your buttocks up, stretch back long. Unlock the knees, unlock the elbows. And then just steady in this down dog, slow the breath. Noticing what you feel through your body. Lengthening, opening, releasing, strengthening. Subtle changes occurring as you hold the posture, strengthening. Foundations, are they active? Are you pressing through them? And then last exhale for you, lower to your knees. Gentle dip of the spine, looking up. Big toes touch, knees wide, buttocks back to heels. Let chest and chin drop. Chest and forehead, wherever that is for you, buttocks back to heels. Give yourself a moment's surrender. Let the abdominal wall be soft, knees wide, let the belly relax. Tailbone can lengthen out behind you. Notice how the spine dips in this posture. Can you get it to dip any more? Chest to the mat. And then exhale fully, lift the navel. Inhale, head and chest up. Walk both hands across to your right. Left hand over or left arm longer. Pressing that left buttock back, left side body lengthen. Shoulder away from the ear. Keep breathing. And then exhale, lift the navel, head and chest up. Second side, hands across to your left. Right hand over or right hand longer. Press back. Right body back towards the heel. Ribs wide, shoulder down away from the ear. Exhale fully, navel lifts, head and chest comes up, inhale, back to center. Notice, is there any more length? Side body, spine, knees wider, buttocks any closer to heels. Couple of breaths, slow and deep here. Last exhale for you, draw the navel up to the spine, press through the shins, drag or walk the arms in, round the back up as you do. Once you come all the way up to kneeling at the back end of the mat, bring those knees in together. Once you're kneeling, there's some full shoulder rotations, let them mobilize. If you wish to, move the back as well, or just the shoulders, however that works for you this morning, mobilizing. Opposite direction in your time. Inhale, upward motion. Exhale, downward motion, whether it's just the shoulders or also the body. And then the shoulders drop, the spine lifts. Open the eyes and sweep the arms up, reach up. Hands forward onto the mat and slide them long. Glide it through, Sphinx Cobra, up dog, push down, arch the chest through, open up. And then lower the chest down, both legs up, hands off the mat beside you. Stretch your fingers back, legs lifted, chest lifted. Make sure you're not jamming the neck. 3 more breaths. Navel lifting up into the back body. And third exhale for you, hands down, tuck the toes. Transition through plank and all the way back to down dog. Stretch back and lengthen. Take the right leg up, roll the hip up, ribs up, twist up, look up under that right underarm. Bend that top knee. Keep lifting that right side, opening up the hip, the side body, stretch up. Bring the knee to the nose, roll the shoulders above the wrist again, nice and strong. Step the right foot down, left knee down. Arms come up, inhale, reach up. Hands onto the hips, exhale. Once they're balanced, again, hands on the back of the hips, press down. Notice that little bit more stretch through the front left hip, flex the quads. Keep pushing away from the right. Squeeze the shoulders back, twisty up, keep breathing. Keep the legs working, foundations balanced. Clasp the hands behind your back, pull them down long. Again, make sure it's the front upper chest opening, not dropping in middle lower back. Feel where that is for you this morning. Take the arms up, reaching up. Hands to the mat, step forward, front of mat. Feet hip distance, parallel. Flip the hands again, let the backs of hands rest to the mat. Chin tucks in and up. Head heavy, let it drop. Feet pressing, are they balanced? And wide arms come up to stand, touch. Clasp the hands, turn up, arch up, stretch. Careful of lower back and neck. And then bring the spine into its neutral position. Lean the arms to the right, press your hips to the left, 3 breaths. Inhale, center, second side, arms left, hips right, 3 breaths. Come back to center, arch up, stretch up. Wide arms to the mat, let backs of hands drop beside the feet, head heavy, arms and shoulders. Then inhale, lift the sternum, extend, make sure you've got a dip in your lower back, your spine is extending. And then hands flat, step or jump out to your plank. Chaturanga, hover the chest off the mat. Cobra up dog, lift through, open up. And downward facing dog, take the buttocks up, stretch back long. Soon as you're there, left leg's going up, roll the hip up, ribs up, twist up. Bend that left knee, keep lifting it high. And lock the right knee. One more breath, lift that left knee high, stretch it. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, round your upper back. Then step that left foot down, right knee down. Inhale, arms come up, low lunge. Hands on those hips again, balance up. Once they're as balanced as you can be, hands around on the back. Press down, a little bit of a tuck of tailbone. Arch the upper chest, squeeze the shoulders back. Opening the front body, legs active. Can you feel this right glute is active? Switch it on. Clasp the hands behind the back when you're ready. Pull them down long and stretch. Can you feel this upper chest opening again, not dropping through your lower or middle back? Keep breathing. Inhale, let the arms float up, reach up, stretch. Hands come down, exhale, step forward, feet hip distance. Backs of hands on the floor, head heavy. Arms and shoulders surrendering into the stretch. Back body elongating. To the feet, press evenly. Surrender the legs on front body, onto the legs. Push down through the feet, wide arms, come all the way up, touch. Let the hands drop down beside you. Close the eyes, take a moment still. Tadasana, mountain pose. And notice is there balance through your structure, balance through the body. How does that feel for you this morning? Then exhale, we're turning the right palm out, stretch the fingers long, so right palm turns out. Take the arm up, inhale, reach up. Bring the hand down between the shoulder blades. Left hand to right elbow, so if the shoulder's sore, the elbow can be in front, it doesn't have to be high. And again, we're not dropping in the back to do it. Right hand, walk it wide to the right shoulder, as wide as you can get it. Lean to your left, and this right elbow is resisting, it's pushing back to the right. So body leans left, elbows pushing right, left hand resisted. Keep breathing, side body stretch, hips right, torso left. And Inhale up to center, let the arms release down beside you. Be still if you need to, roll them out, mobilize if you prefer. What do you feel? Second side, then turn the left palm out, stretch the fingers long. Inhale, take the arm up, down between shoulder blades, then across to that left shoulder as much as you can. Right hand to left elbow. Inhale, lean the body right, the hips to the left. Left elbow is pushing back to the left. Keep breathing, and again, if there's a sore shoulder, the arm can be in front, it doesn't have to be high. So notice where your mobility is, so you're not dropping in the back as you lean. Keep breathing. And then inhale, bring it back to center, let the arms release down beside you. Give yourself a moment, standing tall. Notice around the shoulders, do you need to roll them or do you just want to let them be still, dropping down into the body? Front ribs held in. Shoulder hips, are they stacked? Hips and heels, are they balanced? Heels to toes, is there balance? Feeling that structure, that alignment through your body, that subtle tuck of the chin, are we balanced and aligned? And then turn the palms out and stretch the fingers long. Inhale, open the eyes, sweep up, look up. Hands to the mat, let backs of hands drop beside the feet, head heavy, arms and shoulders. Push into the feet, inhale, lift the head and chest, extend. Hands then flat, step or jump to your plank. As soon as you're there, chaturanga, hover the chest off the mat. Inhale, cobra up dog, down dog, take the buttocks up, stretch back. Unlock the knees, unlock the elbows. A few slower, deeper breaths, holding into your stretch. Right leg comes up, roll hip up, ribs up, twist up. Bend that right knee, lift it high. One more breath. Sweep the knee through to the mat. Foot across the mat, pigeon pose, and slide that left leg long. Right body, keep pressing it back. Walk the hands a little bit further in front, but keep them active. Right body pressing back, left hip pulling forward. Can we be as balanced as possible? Keep it active. Then your choice, you can walk it in front, you can surrender all the way, or twist the upper body. Feed the left arm through, looking out towards your right side. With you, keep the arms active, working that right buttock low and long. Hands prayer position and work the back of this left arm, upper arm pressing. Or bend the back leg up and right hand reaches back for that foot. Make sure you keep your right buttock pressing back and long. Notice if there's a feeling of it wanting to hitch up. The pelvis as balanced as we can be. And exhale fully, we're releasing out. On your inhale, walk the hands in. So coming up into this back bend feeling, arch the chest, shoulders back. Remember, any pinching, stay lower. Arms could go up, clasping, behind the back, clasping, or you're welcome to bend the back leg up and reach back for it. Even if you want to lean off to the side more and reach back one hand for the foot, and then try and bring it back to center. Where is it for you this morning? Find that back bend, open to where you can. And breathe. Use the foundations, keep pressing into them. Exhale fully, we're back to our down dog. Take the buttocks up, stretch it back. Walk it out on the spot, do what you need to. And when you're ready, left leg up, roll the hip up, ribs up, twist up. Bend the top knee, lift it as high as you can. One more breath. Exhale, then sweep the knee through to the mat, wide foot across the mat, and slide that right leg long. So pigeon pose, hands out in front. Use them to press that left buttock back and bring this right hip forward and down. Keep active for a couple of breaths where you can. Walk it longer when you're ready. Twist the upper body if you prefer. Right arm, feed it through. Use the left arm, push back from it. You could bring hands to prayer position and press the back of the right upper arm against the mat, helping you to twist. Bend the back leg up and reach the left hand back for the right foot. Again, noticing if the pelvis is swiveling out of the stretch. Keeping that left buttock low and long. Keep breathing. Releasing it out, exhale, inhale, walk it up. Arch the chest up against second side. Make sure there's no pinching in the back. Arms up if you wish and clasp behind the back and clasp, or bend the back leg up and reach back for it. Or again, off to the side slightly and reach just one hand back. Where's that for you this morning? Opening into your back bend, arching it through. Shoulders back, chest forward, legs engaging, and it is that breath. Exhale fully, release it off. You're back to your down dog, push away and step that left foot back. Mobilize it, walk it out, do what you need to. Find the stillness in the posture when you're ready. As soon as you're there, left hand to right ankle, push away from the right hand, pull through with the left, twisting through the upper body, finding that strength and stability. Release the left hand, second side, right hand to left ankle. Push away from left, pull through with the right. Place the right hand back down into your down dog. One leg up behind you, it doesn't matter which one. Lift it up, step it up through your hands, turn to the wide edge of your mat. Feet parallel, wide stance, Padottasana. Hold your elbows and surrender down into your wide leg forward fold. Unlock knees. Press down through the feet. Really notice the foundations, are they balanced? Let the upper body surrender in. Let the arms drop, sweep wide, come all the way up to stand. Touch the hands together. Bring them down to shoulder height. Turn your right foot out long, Trikonasana. Soon as you're ready, reach to your right leg, ankle, foot. Big toe bind if you get there. Look up if it's easy on the neck. Forward or down. Leg in line with the torso. Keep breathing. We're transitioning to Ardha Chandrasana. Bend the front leg, reach the right hand forward and wide of the foot. Push off, bring that back leg up behind you. Balancing, opening up. Can you look up? If it's easy for you, could you bend the top leg and reach for the foot? Arching more with it this morning. Kick the foot away from you. Breathe into that balance point, opening up. If you've held the foot, let go. Come back to straight leg and arm, Ardha Chandrasana. Look down, bend the standing leg, slide the hand back, step the back leg out, push to come up, Trikonasana to your left foot, turn the feet, check you're aligned, and as you exhale, reach long to the left leg, ankle, foot, big toe bind if you get there. Press away from your foundation, stretching up. Body in line with that front left leg. Feel where the posture is for you this morning. Ardha Chandrasana, look down, bend the leg, move the hand forward and wide as you push off, kick that back leg up behind you, open up, Ardha Chandrasana. Bend that top leg if you wish to this morning, reach for the foot, arch the chest, or keep the leg straight and arm leg active. If you've held the foot, let go, arm and leg long. Active foundations, active leg in the air. Then exhale, release, look down, hand slides back beside the foot. Bend the leg as you release down, push to come up, twisted Trikonasana, move the back foot wider, left arm out in front of you long, left hand under the shoulder, full posture outside of your front foot. Twist the upper body, open up. Look up if it's easy on the neck. Keep the lower back extending, bend the front leg more, higher up on fingertips on that base hand if you need. Got a couple more breaths. Last exhale, look down, come all the way up, turn to the back end of your mat, move that right foot wider, right arm long, stretch it out in front of you, bring it down under the shoulder or outside of your front foot, twist the upper body, open up. Press away from this front left foot, stretch the chest, arm up. And again, a couple more breaths. Exhale, look down, bend the leg, push to come up, all the way to the front edge of your mat to your downward facing dog. Lift up and step back, stretch back long. Soon as you're there, come forward to your plank. And as slow as you can, lower your front body to the mat. Hips and chest connecting to the mat at exactly the same time as you lower the body down. Bring the hands in front, rest the forehead on the backs of the hands. Close your eyes and give yourself a moment, surrender completely. Let the forehead rock side to side across the top hand. And if you've got any tension, you'll feel it as you massage the forehead. Rocking it side to side. And then bring the head back to center, chin tucks in and up. Once you do, press the tops of the feet into the yoga mat. You should feel the front thighs and kneecaps pull up, engaging. Lift the navel off the floor, exhale fully up into the back. Then inhale, lift your head and chest, sweep the arms back, palms out, thumbs up. Lift straight legs to the same height as the chest off your mat. Keep breathing. Those of you feeling more mobile, bend your legs up, reach back for ankles, feet or shins, and continue lifting up into a back bend or keep the legs straight. Your choice this morning. Legs and chest same height off the mat. And then exhale, just letting go, let the palms turn up. Keep the arms long beside you. Turn the head to one side. Let the shoulders drop forward, surrender. Bring the head back to center, press tops of feet, engage the legs. Exhale, navel to spine. Inhale, head, chest and arms off the mat. Turn the palms up and out again, thumbs up. Straight legs off the mat, Shalabhasana. Your choice, stay straight arms and legs, or again bend the legs up, reach for ankles, shins, feet, kick up and out. You're welcome to take a different grasp around the ankles, go inner edge if you were outer edge previously. Where is it for you this morning? Open up to where you can. Chest and legs same height off the mat. Draw the navel up into the spine. Make sure you're not pinching anywhere through your back, not jutting the jaw, not hanging the head. There's a nice even curve. Lower it down, turn the head to the unnatural side. Palms turn up, let the shoulders drop forward, surrendering onto the mat. Notice how it feels with the head turned unnatural side. Is the neck okay? Feel the front body resting into the mat, the back body resting through into the front body. Center the head, bring the hands in next to the chest. Push back to your child pose. Take your buttocks all the way back to the heels. Surrender, the arms can come back beside the feet, palms turn up. The shins press down through the mat. Exhale fully. Roll your back up, vertebra by vertebra, chin tucked all the way. And come up to high kneeling once you come up. Round the back up, come up high kneeling. Ustrasana, if you haven't done it for a while. We tuck the toes under. You can just put your hands on the hips, press them forward, arch the chest up and squeeze your shoulders back. If that's easy for you, work reaching your hands back to your heels. Make sure your hips stay pressed forward. If that's easy for you, flat feet and hands flat to the feet. Dropping the head back, but make sure the hips stay pushing forward as you arch the body and open up to where you can. Varying degrees of where that feels for you this morning. Keep breathing. If you've got 3 more breaths there, push the hips forward, arch the chest up, open up. When you're ready to come out, lead with the chest, push off as if the chest is being pulled forward, and roll yourself back into child pose. Let yourself surrender back through into your child pose, completely surrender. Chin tucking in and up, shoulders broad around the legs, tailbone tuck it under. A couple more breaths, slow and steady. And then press your shins down through the mat. Exhale fully. Roll your back up, vertebra by vertebra. Chin tucked all the way. Again, once you're all the way up kneeling, come through to sit. We're coming into Paschimottanasana. So long legs. Bend them up if you're falling back. Reach up, inhale. Reach forward for your legs, ankles, feet. Legs bent up, ribs on thighs, and surrender forward to where you can. Try not to let the head hang. Relax the shoulders back. Center chest, sternum pulls forward. Shoulders relax down the back. Keep ribs on thighs. Keep breathing. Feel where this stretches for you, folding in. Can you turn your focus in? And then let your body slump. Let the palms turn up, let the head roll in, tuck the chin in to protect your neck. Feel where the body surrenders completely. Exhale fully, press the heels down. Roll the back up, vertebra by vertebra. Once you're all the way up, give yourself a moment to sit tall. Bend up the legs, hold onto the back of the knees, tip your toes or bring those feet up to where you can, Navasana. Let go, arms through at shoulder height, legs lifting. Front ribs down into the hips, it's not a back bend. Make sure you're not hinging off the hips or the sacroiliac joints. Find your strength and hold it. And then under the knees, could the feet come to the mat? Legs bent, hands behind you. Just cross the right ankle in front of the left thigh. If it's easy, start to bring it in close. Walk it in as close as you can. Chest lifting, spine long. Make sure you're not falling away. If you are, leg out longer and keep trying to bring the body in closer. Release it off second side when you're ready. Left ankle in front of right thigh. And again, try not to be falling away and slumping. If so, leg out further and try and get yourself into where you can. Find that stretch. Releasing it off, we're rolling down. Make sure there's enough mat behind you. Use your core strength. Any back issues, support yourself. As slow as you can, roll that back down. Using that core strength. Once you're there, just surrender for a moment. Palms turn up, feet drop away. Then we're going to push out through the heels, stretch the legs, bend the legs up, feet hip distance parallel. Arms down in beside the body. Press into the feet, roll the hips up off the mat. If you feel warmed up enough, hands in under the back for an easy clasp. Rock from shoulder to shoulder and just open up to where you can. If you don't feel warmed up, keep the arms wide and just roll the hips up and down into the back bend. Those of you that feel more open and do full back bend, you're welcome to flip your hands over. Hands in next to the shoulders. Press down and arch up into your back bend, wherever that is for you this morning. Varying degrees of where that openness is for you. Notice how it feels for you. Just lifting to where you can. If you've got the hands clasped under the back still, you're welcome to lift heels. Place the hands in under the hips and pelvis. And notice how that feels if you arch a little bit higher. Keep breathing into these feelings. When you're ready to release out of back bend, roll the shoulders broad if you've brought them in under the back. Lift heels or toes and rolling out. Full back bend. Make sure you tuck the chin and lower to the back of the head. And everyone, when you're ready, knees to chest, wrap the arms around the legs, hug them in. Rock the body side to side, massage the back. Come back to a stillness when you're ready. Hug the knees in as close as you can. Exhale fully. Inhale, forehead up to knees. Knees are trying to push away, arms won't let them. Keep breathing. One hand to each knee or shin, let them move away from you longer. Let go and stay there. Abdominal strength, core body. Try to bring your forehead to your knees. Keep reaching the arms. Notice the core body working, not the hip flexors. And then lower back down. Those of you inverting, kick the legs up and come into your shoulder stand. Those of you finished, you're welcome to hug knees, rock the body, release out into Shavasana and rest in your time. If you're inverted in shoulder stand, make sure you're active, not collapsing, lifting the body upwards. Those of you resting in Shavasana, ears there balanced through your body. Adjust where you need to. Legs bent up if there's any pain in the back. Let yourself breathe, let yourself be. Notice any sensations through your body. From your shoulder stands, counterposing. If you're in Shavasana, bring a slow, deep breath in. And exhale, slide down through the legs, out through the feet, letting go. Feel the whole body surrender. The feet are heavy, can you let them drop? And feel them drop into the backs of the heels. From the backs of the heels, breathe in, slide awareness up backs of legs to buttocks. And breathe out, soften. Feel the muscles through the backs of the legs surrender and soften. Awareness to your tailbone. Breathe in, slide your awareness up the spine to the top of the neck. And breathe out, soften. And feel the muscles on each side of the spine softening and releasing. Feel the middle back spread. The weight of the shoulder blades release down the back. The weight of that right shoulder blade drop. The left shoulder blade drop. And both shoulders balance down the back as best you can. Tuck the chin, back of neck long, elongate. And then exhale, let the head release to its natural position. A moment softening. And then let go. Can we turn the focus into the breath? Completely let go. What do you feel through your body as you surrender? Is there lightness and spaciousness? Is there a sense of completely surrendering? What's here for you? start to gradually lengthen and deepen your breaths. As the breaths deepen, start to rub thumbs and fingers and wriggle toes. Opening, closing hands, flexing feet back and forth. Circle joints, ankles and wrists, full rotations. And then opposite direction in your time. Stretch the arms up and over, reach out long. And sigh and soften. Twice more. And after your last stretch, bend the legs up. Roll to your right, give yourself a moment there. Move slowly, come up to sit when you're ready. Easy cross legs, please prop the hips up if you're falling back. Once you're sitting tall and centered, you're going to do Hakini Mudra. We're bringing our fingertips and thumb tips to touch. Imagine there's a baseball between your hands, so the fingers are spread, the hands are wide. And then just place it in front of the navel center region. Let the shoulders relax. Close the eyes, tuck the chin in, and breathe. So fingertips, thumb tips touched, hands are separated like a ball-like shape, and then just holding, chin tucks and breathe. It's balancing the brain and the body, balancing the lower energy centers of the body, helping restore our energies, de-stress the body, finding that balance. Let yourself sit into the feelings, notice what arises. Try not to tense around the shoulders and neck. Next inhale, take the arms widen up, let them touch. Sweep them wide around to your right and twist around to your right side. Look around behind that right shoulder for a moment. Come back up to the ceiling and center, so arms up to the ceiling, center the body, around to your left, around to the twist. Come back up to center, inhale, touch the hands together, bring them to your forehead. As we move through life with thoughtfulness. Touch the hands to the lips. As we move through life, we have kind words. Bring the hands to the heart. As we move through life, we have compassion and we have kindness. Namaste. Fold the body, surrender forward. Be still or rock it out, however you wish to finish, your choice. And when you're ready, rolling up and finishing in your time.